Welcome to Tabletop Battle Adventures, D-Day 0530 hours, turn 11. This is the last turn of darkness. Sunrise is turn 12, 0600 hours. 6-inch visibility right now. Part 1 of this turn was pretty excellent. Still a lot of actions for this turn. Starting out, we'll have the first squad LMG team on ambush. We have the 1058 flamethrower on ambush, center of the hedgerow. We have Sergeant Logan, 3rd section assistant leader on the balcony with a spotlight on ambush. 2nd floor far right window, 1058 sniper on ambush. Here in the center of this hedgerow, we have 1st squad leader, Sergeant Michael. We have our first section LMG team, and both are on ambush, and also 3rd squad leader Sergeant Martin and 1 rifleman on ambush. 3rd section leader. Over here we have 506 4th squad heavy weapons leader Sergeant Matt on ambush. They have Sergeant Caleb on ambush, the sniper. And Sergeant Jory, the sniper, on ambush here. And Colonel Sink, 506 commander, on ambush. And it would be 3rd squad assistant leader Sergeant Brandon on ambush. 1058 2nd section LMG gunner on ambush here. And I think that is everyone's still on ambush. Platoon Commander Carey of the 506 still yet to act. You can see the M5 3-inch AT gun behind the barricade built by 2nd squad. Good position. Both mortars have already fired, and the German mortar. The 57mm AT still yet to act, but also in a pretty good position for sunrise next turn. Sixth Fallschirmjäger. Soldiers moving forward. That's some of 2nd section. And already moved into the hardcover behind these walls. Some men from the 1st section of the 6th Fallschirmjäger. And 2 of them, one of them jumped in the Sergeant Ronald's half-track. The other one's behind the wall to the left of the half-track. Well, let's get started. First dice, German. So the night fighting plus the brown fields are regular, dry. Still only 6-inch movement in the dark. The green fields, 4 of them, all flooded. No running whether dark or light when the sun rises. And the hedgerows block line of sight. And if you're in the hedgerow, you're able to see an enemy or friend 4 inches through the hedgerow, looking at an enemy who's also in the hedgerow. And let's get started. German dice. Again, Sergeant Logan, 3rd section assistant leader, 1058 on the balcony with his spotlight. He's on ambush, but the large area here is lit up with the spotlight. Is there anything else? Oh, and the Germans hold all objectives. Germans hold this bridge and have it rigged with explosives. Sergeant Michael, first section leader, has the detonator. And both bridges leading into Carentan are held by the 6th Fallschirmjäger. First section of the 1058th hold this bridge. And then also the river lock here in the center, held by the 6th Fallschirmjäger. And it is open, and the river is flooding the green fields. I think that catches everybody up who hasn't seen what's happening so far in this adventure. Alright, without any more waiting, German dice. 100th Panzer, 1st Lieutenant Eulander. His Puma's gonna receive an advance order. And he's going to... I thought about springing the ambush with Sergeant Brandon and ordering the bazooka team to hop out on the road here and try to take him out, but he has recce anyway, so he'd still get away. So gonna have to let him slip away. So he's gonna receive an advance order. He's gonna back up 3 inches there, and then pivot and head behind this hedgerow, heading over to back up the first section of the 1058, who are and Sergeant Gerald's half track, facing off against this scout car, which was the M8 scout car. He's going to also stay open top, as he still shows there, the label. And he's going to order the 2-man assault rifle team from 2nd section to advance. And they're going to head over and get into the hard cover, I think, in this wall here in the wheat garden. And also, 1st Lieutenant Eulander's with his 2nd dice. He's going to order Sergeant Ronald to go on ambush in the half track. Advance. Assault rifle team. One man makes it over, the other man doesn't quite make it. On ambush, Sergeant Ronald. First Lieutenant Eulander is gonna stop right there. It perfectly ended up being that was the max amount. There's a bazooka, 2nd bazooka team here, and a flamethrower team here. Really the only 2 AT weapons that were able to. It's a good thing. Well, it was nighttime. These guys could have fired. It probably would have been hitting them on a 6 or 7. Not worth exposing their own position. So, and I don't think you have a shot. 6-inch visibility. Oh, he hasn't cleared the hedgerow. He is open topped. So, since he's open topped, I'm gonna measure. No, I don't think. Is that trees there? I don't think you'd be able to see. Nah, Sergeant Caleb's in cover. He's hidden. Okay, so that's it for, he put Ronald on ambush and had this team move toward hard cover, the wall. 1058, 2nd section LMG gunner here in the garden. He's going to receive an advance order and try to move over into cover here in the hedgerow and be hidden when the sun rises next turn. Don't want to get caught here by Sergeant Jake McNeese, 3rd squad leader, Platoon Sergeant David. Both of these soldiers are hidden. But if he's here in the garden when that sun rises, he will not be hidden. So let's see if he can pass his orders test. And he's not close enough to 6th Fallschirmjäger, 1st section assistant leader, Sergeant Jarl. Not within 6 inches, so he won't be able to test it at 10 and under. It's going to be a 9 and under. Let's see if he can pass. If he passes, he's going to lose that pin, and he's going to move over into that hedgerow. Alright, he is in the hedgerow and hidden, listening to the groans of the dying Private Corey, who bleeds out at the end of this turn. 506th medic stacked up right behind 3rd Squad Assistant Leader Sergeant Brandon. The medic's going to receive an advance order. He's going to move 4 inches in the head through the hedgerow toward this 2nd Section LMG gunner from the 1058th. He's got to get this man to spring his ambush so that I can get the bazooka across in order to get a position to get a shot on this Puma. So he's got to get that man off his ambush. So let's do it. Medic's going to push forward, and then since he's going to get shot if he doesn't spring his ambush, this LMG gunner is going to spring his ambush. 5 shots are going to head toward the medic. The LMG gunner could throw a grenade. He has 2. Now when he wouldn't give up his position, then he only has 1 chance to 1 dice to attack with. With a grenade, he'd need a 3, close range 2, single man 3, soft cover 4. So one grenade hitting 50% chance, or the 5 shots giving away his position. And if he doesn't land the grenade, the medic will get a shot off with his pistol if he wants to, but he doesn't have to give away his position either, because he'll now know where the German's position is because he's within 4 inches. Let me think about it. I'm going to go ahead and the LMG gunner is going to throw a grenade. Think about it again. He's going to fire the shots. I think I got a better chance of killing the medic because Sergeant Brandon's going to be able to move forward even if my position's not given away by the firing of the MG42. He can still move forward and be able to spot me and kill me anyway, so death is this German's fate regardless. So let's kill this man on our way to Valhalla. He's going to need a 3, close range 2, single man shooting the LMG. So back to 3, or let's see, be a 3, down to a 2 for close range, single man up to a 3. Hold on, be a 3, close range 2, single man 3, 4 because he's an LMG gunner by himself, and then soft cover 5s. Okay, 5s, here we go. 1 hit. Alright, 1 shot hits the medic. Let's see, so he'd be dying on a 5 up, wounded on 4s. Ooh, he takes a wound. Let's see how many turns till he bleeds out. Bleeding out in 5 turns. That will make it. Alright, 506 medic takes a wound. He'll be bleeding out 5 turns from now, which will be, see, turn 11, so 12, so it'll be turn 4 of part 2 of the D-Day adventure. Because once we get to turn 13, or to turn 12, I'll continue to go turn 13, 14, 15, 16, till whatever it takes to finish this adventure. But it's impossible to have turn 20 bleeding out on turn 24. You got 4 D6s next to the bleeding out soldier. So instead, once we get to turn 12, so like for example, this soldier, German soldier here from the 3rd section is bleeding out turn 13. So once we get to turn 13, the 1 will represent turn 13. So therefore, this would be turn 16. Bleeding out medic. Okay. Position is exposed now, though. 6th Fallschirmjäger, 2nd Section Assistant Leader Sergeant Hauser will receive an advance order, and he's going to order the 2nd Section Assault Rifle Team to advance forward as well. I'm going to get in a good position before sunrise next turn. Sergeant Hauser moves up. Alright, got some reinforcements coming forward. This side's looking less strong since the beginning of this 0530 hours, turn 11, part 1, where Sergeant Travis's half-track killed both. Let's see, this was the first section assault rifle team here in the corner who was on ambush with Panzerfausts. This man sacrificed his life so that Sergeant Travis could gun him down. So they're going to need those reinforcements. So replace their dead with some more assault rifles. M5, 3-inch AT. Gonna go on ambush. Sunrise next turn. Puma got out of there just in time. But that sniper, who is it, Sergeant Lehman maybe, in the attic of the building in the center. He'll think twice about giving his position away. 6th Fallschirmjäger, 1st Section Assistant Leader, Sergeant Jarl. He's going to go on ambush. 1st Section LMG team's going to go on ambush. They've got a nice defensive position here, covering the garden. Plus they've got their picket out front here, the LMG gunner from 1058th, 2nd Section. And then over here, 6th Fallschirmjäger, 1st Section is a soldier with assault rifles, going to go on ambush. And he's just going to back up Sergeant Ronald's half-track, who's also on ambush. Germans rebuilding this defenses on the left flank. .506th Platoon Commander Captain Carey is going to receive an advance order. He's going to pull 3 order dice out of the bag. He's going to advance up to the hedgerow. Got to be careful how we move across the fields, because next turn the sun rises and we don't want to be caught in the open. Again, the green D6s and the brown D6s that the Germans have represent the grenades held by each unit. Captain Carey is going to order first, 2nd Squad Leader Sergeant Braden to advance. He's going to head over the hedgerow and move this way to the right, so that way he can avoid hopefully being seen by the Germans here in the hedgerow next turn, which is the LMG gunner here. And also behind this wall is a LMG team from the 6th Fallschirmjäger 1st Section, plus the Sergeant Jarl 1st Section Assistant Leader there. So we want to stay out of their line of sight. Sergeant Braden's going to advance over the hedgerow, through it. And Sergeant Braden's going to order the 2nd Squad LMG team to advance over the hedgerow with him. There we go. And hopefully I put them in a spot where they'll be in cover this next turn. Captain Carey's next dice will go to, you see he's got 2 dice left. Yeah, 2 dice left. He's going to give the next dice to the 3rd Squad soldier with BAR. He's going to order him back into the cover here. Oh yeah, you got to be careful because be spotted next turn. We'll see how far he can move. Hopefully he's not in the line of sight of the Sergeant Jarl in the farmhouse up ahead in the center. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I think he'll be able to make it past the opening here, but I gotta be careful with this gap in the hedgerow because of Sergeant Jarl right there. 6th Fall Shoemaker, first section assistant leader. He is in a good spot to see anything. For example, like this 2nd Squad soldier with SMG here, but not yet. Next turn. Let's move this BAR, man. Oh no, it's gonna be close. See if he makes it. Next turn, maybe some sunrise. Okay, let's see one more dice. He's gonna order this 2-man rifle team from 2nd Squad to advance and get out of the soon-to-be line of sight. Reinforcements moving forward. 3rd Squad soldier here, LMG loader. He's going to receive an advance order, and he's going to just head over next to Captain Carey. Captain Carey moving 2nd Squad forward. They're needed up there. 3rd Squad's. See, 3rd Squad's taken 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 7 KIA and 1 wounded. That means they only have 3rd Squad has 4 soldiers still on their feet. 66% casualties. 6th Fall Shoemaker, 1st section leader. Sergeant Carl will go on ambush. 1st section LMG team will go on ambush. And 1st section assault rifle team with Panzerfaust will go on ambush. 6th Fall Shoemaker must hold these bridges. Plus helping out the 1058 Grenadiers, who've been fierce combat with the mostly 3rd Squad of the 506th. A lot of dead on this flank. 2nd Squad soldier with SMG is going to receive an advance order. He's going to get out of the line of sight of the Germans. For the next turn, the sun rises. You don't want to be in the open. There we go. That's better. Next up, Sergeant Brandon, 3rd Squad assistant leader. He's going to spring his ambush. And he is going to creep forward. Just he needs to get within 4 inches of this 2nd section LMG gunner who just fired off and wounded the medic a few dice ago. So he's gonna edge forward, and since the medic's got 5 turns before he bleeds out, so Sergeant Brandon is not gonna attend to the medic first. He is gonna advance up to the medic so that next turn he'll be able to. His position will be given away though. If he fires, let me think about it. All right, Sergeant Brandon. After I thought about it, and it's a risk, but I think he's gonna go ahead and spring his ambush, advance forward up to the wounded medic, and then he's going to go ahead and open fire with his SMG on this 2nd section soldier here from the 1058. All right, Sergeant Brandon within 4 inches, and he's still hidden at this moment. So this Sergeant Reynolds half-track that's on ambush, he won't be able to do anything about it. These guys are on ambush too, but they won't be able to do anything about it either. And yeah, that's it. That's the closest threat. So he's gonna kill this German hopefully, and then pull his buddy out of there next turn. And Colonel Sink's on ambush. So if we leave him on ambush, he'll be able to roll off for ambush at the beginning of turn 12, 0600 hours, and be able to act before the first dice of next turn, which means that Brandon could be able to drag the medic backwards and change position, so he'll be hidden again after his action next turn. So let's see what happens. So we're going to be looking for 3s, close range 2s, single man 3s, and hard cover 5s. Be soft cover 4s because they're both in the hedgerow. So it'll be 3s, close range 2s, single man 3s, soft cover 4s. Let's see if we can kill this guy. Ooh, he's gonna get 2 hits. Nice, Brandon. Sergeant Brandon with 2 hits on the LMG gunner left forward as a picket. But now Sergeant Brandon's position is revealed to basically all the Germans in this area. And also, probably these guys could see it too. Flashes. But nonetheless, let's see if we kill this German. So he'll be wounding him on 4s, killing him on 5-ups. Yeah, wounded and dead. I like it. Nice shooting. Sergeant Brandon kills the LMG gunner from 2nd section of the 1058th. Also, maybe opening up a safe way for this bazooka team to, 2nd bazooka team to get in position to knock out that Puma. Knock this out as well, but even a grenade can take this out. So, the matchup that I'm looking for is trying to get this bazooka take out that Puma. Nice shooting, Sergeant Brandon. I think that 2nd section of the 1058 has been almost completely wiped out. There's only the one LMG gunner from 2nd section left. They started with 10 men. And besides that, it's just the 2 men here. Yep, two-man assault rifle team from 2nd section. So I guess 7, the assistant section leader, the section leader. Yeah, so just the 3 men left. So they've lost 7 from there. Mostly dead here in the road, in the hedgerows. That's actually it. Yep, that was 2nd section assistant leader. Yeah, so they're down to 3 soldiers for 2nd section, 1058. But that's okay. They've got, 5 reinforcements from the 6th Fallschirmjäger. So for half of 1st section, 6th Fallschirmjäger. Excellent. 6th Fallschirmjäger, 3rd section, assistant leader, Sergeant Thor, is going to receive an advance order. He's going to also order the 2nd section rifle team, 2-man rifle team to advance forward. Looks like they're heading to the far bridge to defend. 2-man rifle team from 3rd section, 6th Fallschirmjäger, receives an advance order. Only 4-inch move since they're going through rough terrain. 3rd section leader is going to advance behind the 2-man rifle team. And he's then going to order these 2 LMG teams from 3rd section to split into 2 groups. The one group will have to go down, and the other team will be able to advance forward 4 inches, since one man's still stuck in the rough terrain. And the 3rd section leader is Sergeant Odin. These men are going to split. The 2 LMG team, the LMG team in the back is going to go down, and the other one will advance forward. There we go. This LMG team goes down. The other ones advance forward. 3rd section's moving in. Looks like half of 3rd section is headed to the far bridge to back up the 1st section of the 6th Fallschirmjäger, defending the far bridge. And then the other half of 3rd section looks like they're going to head over and back up the 2nd section of the 6th Fallschirmjäger. Carentan still in German hands. Both bridges under 6th Fallschirmjäger control. River Lock still controlled by 6th Fallschirmjäger. They're also sending half of second section, or not quite half, and half of first section forward to back up the 1058, who, as I mentioned, second section 1058 is down to 3 men from 10. First section is still strong. They're only down 3 men from 10. Yeah, so first section 1058 is in a better position. And then same thing here, first squad of the 506 down 8 men KIA. So down to 4. Luckily they've got the 2 MMG teams over here and first bazooka team. So platoon leader Lieutenant Quarry. He's also got Sergeant Travis here backing him up. Some of second squad. Sniper Sergeant Jory. 57mm AT gun. Plus the 2 mortars have been great help. Some second squad soldiers here in the hedgerow. The sun rises. It's going to be a big shootout here between first section, 2 men from third section of the 1058, including the third section leader, Sergeant Martin, on the ambush there on the corner. Colonel Sink's going to be on ambush. Maybe starting out this next turn. Oh, maybe not, because then he kind of has to act this turn. Because if he stays on ambush, then the 1058 sniper, who's in the far right window, second floor, and the 2 windows, middle and left, have an LMG team in each window. So absolutely, he's going to have to move. Darn. Platoon Sergeant David still has to figure out what he's going to do. And third squad leader Jake McNeese. Still a lot going on this turn. Last turn, sunrise, before sunrise. The first push, 3 men KIA from the third squad, 506. We have to deal with that Puma. That'll wrap up part 2 of 0530 hours. Turn 11. A couple more days, I'll finish this turn out, and then we will get to turn 12, the sunrise, and also Omaha Beach landings will begin. Turn 12 also. A lot more order dice going to be in the bag, and then have to choose between the main table here and then the Omaha Beach table. All the dice for both tables will be put in the bag. See you next time.